What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of the It Doesn't Matter podcast. I'm your host. I'm Notorious. I am Dom. I'm here with Platino. I'm here with the man that chose the show. I'm here with Stratfax. I'm here with a special guest, a returning guest. We're here with Big Eric. What's good, brother? How y'all doing?
What's going on? Honor and privilege to be here with the royalty of the IDM podcast people. Thank you.
You got the royalty behind you. Look at all them championships.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Big old collection.
That's beautiful.
Big old pawn shop collection.
Oh, my God. Hollywood Rock over here.
Well, last time we seen Eric, we was talking about Shawn Michaels. Well, today we're taking it back to 2002 Survivor Series. Well, that's the debut of the Elimination Chamber, and yeah, so it's good to have you back. What you been up to?
I appreciate that. Listen, all things Shawn Michaels, I'm here. I'm running to you. Don't worry. Very excited to talk about this, which is low key. You can't even say it's the best pay-per-view of 2002, but man, it is banger after banger after banger.
All right. Well, before we dive in the Elimination Chamber and before we talk about the betrayals, the SmackDown 6, we got to talk about our weekly rundown. So my man Platino got some thoughts on John Cena. John Cena recently, this past Monday night, just beat Dirty Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship in Boston, in his hometown. Now Cena is a Grand Slam champion. Platino, what are your thoughts on this?
About damn time, to be honest. The guy has won just about every single title there is to actually win in WWE. I don't know if they were holding it just because he was going to retire this year, or it was just one of those things they didn't even think about until he probably mentioned it. Does this actually cement him as the greatest of all time in WWE's eyes? He didn't need it, in my opinion. Personally, from all the things he's done from the beginning to the end, the guy has been a stalwart of WWE, and he's just incredible. I know there's times where we were just sick and tired of seeing Super Cena with his comebacks, and you're just like, come on, can he just take an L? But the guy, he gives back all the time. It's just, we just don't see it. The most Make-A-Wish from anybody around the world. The guy is just incredible. He's a decent guy from what I've seen, and he, like he said, he wants the Saturday Night Main Event to be a representation of the present and into the future. The only thing is, who's the future guy that he's going to be going against? And I don't think it's Obafemi like we predicted in the previous podcast. I think it's somebody else. What are your thoughts, Dom?
I don't know. I can't wait to see how this tournament plays out. We recently just had Rusev defeat Damian Priest as expected, and we also had, what was the other match on Raw?
Sheamus and Nakamura.
Yeah, well, definitely going to be Sheamus. So I don't know. I'm just curious to see how it plays out. But my question for you guys, do you think that, I want to see him to be a Grand Slam champion for the longest time, but do you feel like this is just force-fed right now? Like, okay, let's just do this for you right quick. Let's give you the title. Let's make you a Grand Slam champ.
Where's Dom's storyline going right now? I haven't been following the current product as much as I want to.
Well, he's still a AAA champion, so
El
he's
Champion,
still got a title.
Yeah, I understand that, but like, what's storyline driven for the Raw brand at the moment? Is there somebody who's like looking?
He's gonna fight his daddy. He's gonna fight his daddy Ray.
Rusev want to take him out. Daddy still wants to beat him.
Out of nowhere.
He's notorious.
Oh boy. I don't know.
But
I don't think it's force fed though, bro. I think maybe it is force fed, but the guy, like he said plenty of times, I'm John Cena, and you want some, come get some, and he's always showed out when he needed to.
True. But
I really feel like this is the only spot that they could have got Dom in there. They're not going to give him the tournament, the now championship thing, so this, you kind of just threw it in there. Making it the IC title for him is just like icing on the cake for him. He deserves it. It's simple as that, If there's one man that doesn't need, a number one contenders match to jump into a title, it's John Cena.
Strap, question for you right quick. Has he ever challenged for the IC title throughout his 23 years in the WWE?
Well, the Intercontinental title, I mean, it was, retired for a time. Then they brought it back, and it was mostly a Raw item. And by the time that he got traded to a brand that had the Intercontinental title on it, he was already in the main event picture. So he never, ever needed it. Yep. And almost kind of like how the poster boy for tonight's event, Shawn Michaels, like he, we think of him as... as the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. My formative years, he was what a world champion is. He is what a WWF world champion is and was. He was the prototype, no pun intended.
Okay.
But he never really had the title on him that much. In especially in the second half of his career, he won. Spoiler alert, he won the title tonight, but then he never had it again for the rest of his career, right? I don't believe. No, and he didn't need it. He didn't need it. So once you reach this main event status, this upper echelon, yeah, sure, you could be put in the main event picture there, like Shawn Michaels was with Randy Orton, and he was in the title picture a lot. But did he need it? So does John Cena need it? Does John Cena need the Intercontinental title after a certain point? No, he didn't. He didn't need it anymore. He was way beyond that. So it just never came around for him. He was just not a Intercontinental kind of guy. Can you imagine Brock Lesnar being the U.S. champion? Like, come on. Give me a break.
Very few guys that, once they reach that world title status, they don't need to ever go back down.
It's true.
And Cena's absolutely one of them. So,
well, every time Cena had that U.S. title, he always elevated the title. So here's my thoughts. 3 dates left. Monday Night Raw, Madison Square Garden, this coming Monday night.
Promo.
He probably defend the title. Open challenge. Survivor Series. He's going to be in War Games.
Yep.
And I think that final match is going to be for the Intercontinental title. And whoever win that tournament, he's going to put over, because the Intercontinental title is your working man's title. So he's going to put that guy over and on to the next.
You want me to tell you who I think it is?
Go ahead.
Trick Williams.
I wouldn't be mad.
He said he wants the guys from NXT to go against the guys that are present. And the guy who's been killing it in NXT the past couple years is Trick Williams.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Hey, it's one of those things where it's a full circle of Kurt Angle saying, "Who's got ruthless aggression to take this away from me?" Boom. You hear, "Whoop that Trick." Whoop. You're done.
Whoever does it, though, that's a lot of responsibility on that guy. You have to have a lot of trust in him, because you are getting the ultimate rub. So seriously, if they have that much faith in Trick, that's great. I personally think it should be Austin Theory. He's supposed to be back from injury. He's just biding his time. Dude's under 30, chiseled, ready to go.
Didn't he already beat him at WrestleMania 39?
And he's already got a built-in feud with him. This is
Didn't
what
he
you
beat
need
him
to
already,
do.
though?
See, Austin Theory to me is the guy that you can build the franchise around. He can be your cornerstone in a year or two if you just actually work him properly. No more Grayson Waller. No more of this junk. Elevate the guy. He's got a bad rap because he was Vince's boy, but I think when he comes back, WWE talent's old right now. All the big guys are in their 40s. They need to start elevating.
Holding the title.
Yeah, it's got to be him. I think he's going to be one of the mystery guys. I really do.
Strap, who do you see?
I mean, sometimes in my life, I see myself as the Undertaker, a respected leader, a force to be reckoned with. The word is the end. That's it. Other times I think I'm like Triple H, very cerebral, very thoughtful. Thinks about all the ups, downs, and all arounds. So the thought process for a long time was Gunther. And Triple H is not the kind of guy that changes on a whim that much. He doesn't bend to the will. And I think this was the plan, the rumored plan, since way back when, that he's going to stick with it, even though there are other alternatives, the Trick Williams, Austin Theory, Those are good alternatives, but then you could also ask yourself why Walt, God damn it, why Gunther? You know, he doesn't need it. He's a 2-time world champion already. I mean, if he won the Intercontinental title back, that'd be cool. It's the title that brought him to prominence. You know, he's gonna bring in another great reign, or say that he will. So I'm sticking with that. You know, I'm not sticking with too much craziness. I know the angle's changing. You know, John Cena saying he wants to push someone newer, younger, and in NXT, but I'm just sticking with the ring general. Also because I like him so much. So Gunther it is.
I like him as well, but do any of you guys do you see the young OG Javon Evans beating Gunther with an major upset?
I don't. I see him as having like this really close matchup where you get Gunther down, you get him a couple 2 counts, crowds behind you, and you lose a competitive match, which I think will do wonders for him as well. You know, I just can't see him getting past Gunther at this point.
I mean, what if Javon, here's the problem that, it's almost an opposite problem that, because like over the, how long has it been now? How many years watching wrestling? That I've always been on the other side of it. I've always been behind, the indie guys, the guys on the low bottom of the totem pole. And then I'd be cheering for the ones that no one's ever heard of. No one's ever thought of, that no one cares about.
Like Mike Mondo.
And now it's like, I feel like I'm the one that just tunes into mainstream WWE once in a while, because that's the truth. I tune in once in a while. I know the big names on Raw and SmackDown. I don't watch NXT. I do not care who is in NXT. I don't care who's coming up because I don't know who they are, So before it'd be like, oh, this guy came from developmental. Awesome. He deserves a shot, deserves a chance. Or here's this guy from the indie scene or, Ring of Honor or something. It's like, yeah, let's go for Paul London. And it's like, now it's like they have their own internal developmental system that I choose not to watch. It just doesn't interest me. And if they're going to push those guys, they want to push Javon Evans. Cool. I've heard good things. I don't know that, but I've heard good things. Obafemi made his return. When did he leave? Is my question.
Only lost the title to Trick.
Trick Williams.
No. Hold on.
It's all right.
I forgot.
And Trick Williams himself,
No, he lost it to Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints, yeah.
We just covered an NXT show, and this was when Trick Williams was just becoming something, and and it's like, okay, so I don't see it. I'm the curmudgeon that doesn't care about the really young up and coming talent right now.
Is it because NXT is too well produced for you? It's not indie enough for you?
He likes grind wrestling.
And TNA is second.
You need the bingo halls of the 20 people watching?
It's called,
is that what you need?
You should show one time at the Pulaski Club in East Hampton, Massachusetts, my friend. You could probably buy it for yourself through some kind of lineage.
Polish Hammer Pulaski lineage. I like it.
I'll introduce you to my good friend, the grind champion, Perry Von Vicious.
Get him on the show. It's a whole show dedicated to him.
Shoot, I mean, I've never seen cheaper beers at an establishment, but no Polish beers, oddly enough. Anywho, yes, yeah. NXT's too polished. Yeah. Sure.
All right. Well, John Cena, Grand Slam champ. 3 more dates. Can't wait to see what's going to happen. How it plays out.
Must see television.
Must see TV. And no, we ain't talking about The Miz.
Even John will tune in. It's great.
John will tune in. We all are tuning in. We have something lined up. For
a little bit late to skip the commercials, though.
Commercials is Strap Facts time. All right. Our next thing for the rundown. John has a WrestleMania theory he wanted to talk about. I want you guys to hear what you have to say.
No. Well, Eric, you did not ruin it. Who ruined it was that no good GOAT John Cena. Okay, so this was supposed to be a topic on last week's show, which didn't happen for me. But my idea was, just picking a WrestleMania match, and I guess you could approach it from one of 2 ways. I'll start in reverse. So the featured match at WrestleMania is AJ for the Intercontinental Championship. AJ Styles, the champion, defending against Sheamus in a title and career versus career match. So where it all begins is John Cena has his great retirement run. So AJ Styles, already having announced his retirement run, says, you know what? I like how that ended. You know, I want the same thing. I want to, you know, have December 2026 as my final month, you know, my final match there. I'm going to ride it out in all the cities, go back to France where they're going crazy for me, and go all over the world. That's what I want to do. My final retirement run, you know. And somehow along the way, I don't know about the tag team championships. That wasn't part of it. But somehow he becomes Intercontinental champion, you know. He just does, because he's phenomenal. And then, of course, you have Sheamus there. I mean, stalwart of WWE, legend, you know, living legend, working legend. And we're going back to that story. He never had the Intercontinental title, like John Cena. It's all tying back to John Cena. Maybe this whole thing reminds him of what he's missing. It's like, you know, for my legacy, I want to complete my legacy. I need the Intercontinental title, and I will do anything it takes to get that belt. And that's kind of like the storyline. You know, I explained this to another set of folks, and they kind of found holes in my story. But this is the main gist of it. You know, it's like, because I think the stopping point was, why would AJ put his career on the line at WrestleMania? You know, like, he could put the Intercontinental title up for sure, but it's like, how it seemed almost predictable. It's like, well, Sheamus can just lose. We want AJ to have that year-long nice retirement story, the retirement tour, but somehow, you know, he has to put that on the line. So it's like, if, you know, I beat you, you know, you don't get the retirement tour. Like, you're done tonight. You know, I'd have to get a notepad out to, like, find the pros and cons of this. You know, but I think, but that's the bones of my angle here. Is just Sheamus, AJ Styles, Intercontinental title, and career versus career for both of them. Because if Sheamus loses, he has to retire without fulfilling his goal of being, you know, a Grand Slam champion. He doesn't get to fulfill his legacy. That's what he puts on the line. That's what he loses. What can AJ lose? He can lose his rest of the year retirement tour and the Intercontinental title. What we need to do is find out a reason why they would put those on the line. So I don't know. Maybe Sheamus could, you know, cop a feel on Wendy or something. I don't know.
Wendy.
But this is why we have a creative think tank here. We'll figure it out. We'll find a reason why. You know. But that's
would be the place for it to take place. So
yeah, I think that'd be great. Like, so we got the ending. We're working backwards now. So that's all.
Kayfabe, we already have the IC title on the line, but we want to up it by putting both the careers on the line.
Yeah, to make it that important.
Okay.
To make it that important.
I mean, that's a night one main event then, for sure. We can't open that.
It'll be on Access.
No, we're saying goodbye to that person. He's getting a round of applause.
He put on the
Unless
SmackDown
Sheamus,
before
then
Mania.
be like, whatever. But
No, Sheamus, you know, he's good. He deserves his shit. You know, when you look back on his career, it's like, God, you know,
You forget how impressive it was.
yeah,
really,
for sure.
truly.
I feel like when Sheamus does retire, we're not going to know. Just like Randy Orton. Like,
Yeah, Sheamus is just gonna
he got
Irish
the last
goodbye.
match.
That's
Next,
it.
you know, just, all right, I'm going. Like Stone Cold.
No, Randy, I think it'll be announced. Sheamus, yeah, I'm with you on that one, Dom. Though Sheamus will probably just go off to the sunset.
Sheamus is just going to become an agent one day, and you're just going to next 1 week on Raw. He's just going to be like breaking up fights. That's it.
And get knocked out with one punch.
Yeah.
What the hell?
He did that to Jamie Noble.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh man. Well, interesting theory. I wouldn't mind seeing that play out though.
You will. And I have the credit right here on the It Doesn't Matter podcast. There you go, baby.
All right. Well, let's get into the main events. Survivor Series 2002. They kick off the show with a video package of how Brock Lesnar dominated The Undertaker inside Hell in a Cell. Now they show a hungry Big Show going after him. Can Brock defy the odds and take down the Giants? You're going to tune in to find out. Then we see Eric Bischoff talking about the Elimination Chamber, another one of his brilliant ideas. Live from Madison Square Garden, we got Jim Ross, Jerry the King Lawler, Michael Cole, and Taz on commentary. My first question is, Strap, were you in attendance?
I was not in attendance. No, sir.
Terrible.
Where were you?
I was in.
Do you remember the day and remember where you were?
I was a freshman. I was a freshman in college. So my first year
ramen noodles.
Well, I was
beer.
living at home, so I was eating real noodles.
Phone.
Hey.
Oh man! All right, Strap. Give us a rundown. We talked about it beforehand. Give us a quick rundown about this year in 2002. The brand split.
Oh my
Ruthless
God.
aggression. On the verge. New stars making a name for themselves.
Big E already mentioned it. 2002 was such a grandiose year, and we here on this podcast we've talked about the year 2002 a lot, starting with Triple H. How Triple H evolved from the beginning of 2002. After coming back from his quad injury, making his grand return right here at Madison Square Garden, U2 song, all that good stuff, and making his one of the biggest pops of all time.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And he goes on to he wins the Rumble, and
Check out our archives. Triple H 2002.
yeah. So Triple H has one hell of 2002, and man, he goes through Jericho. He main events. He's a legit WrestleMania main eventer. Take that, Phil Brooks. He fights Hulk Hogan. He fights The Undertaker. Fights The Undertaker. Fights The Rock. And then he turns. Then he turns heel, and he's running through the Invasion roster. RVD. Well, not Kane, but basically he does eventually through the next 2 years. Triple H has a wild 2002. We did do a whole entire podcast based off that one idea, and we did No Mercy, the pay-per-view, a couple weeks back. That was a wild show as well. Definitely check out Kurt Angle and Benoit versus Rey Mysterio and Edge. And SummerSlam 2002 at Nassau Coliseum or whatever.
The greatest SummerSlam of all time.
Greatest SummerSlam of all time.
I would say the greatest non-Mania pay-per-view of all time. Be perfectly honest.
It's so good. It's so star-studded. It's so awesome.
I loved it.
Top to bottom.
We should relive that podcast again, or relive that episode again.
Right at the Horsepower Cigar Lounge in Montville.
We got better quality now compared to back in the day.
But yeah, and so if you look down this lineup, man, even I'm just watching these matches, I'm entertained, even if the crowd doesn't seem like they're being entertained because they're kind of quiet at times. But I'm just like, look at the talent up and down this card. It is amazing. And Survivor Series 2002, I mean, yeah, I really didn't give it much thought about it until watching this show, but man, one hell of a card here we have.
Damn right. All right, well, our opening match, we have Bubba Ray, Spike Dudley, the Dudley Boys, and Jeff Hardy taking on 3-minute warning of Rosie, Jamal, and Rico. And this is a elimination table elimination match right here.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I had to figure that out. I was like, huh?
I thought it was just one elimination that was done.
Yep.
I don't think they ever really told you about it until actually in the match, explain the rules. They were definitely playing fast and loose with that, for sure.
It definitely was a chaotic table match, but
come on, Jeff! God damn it!
Yeah, Big E, Rick. What are your thoughts on this match right here?
So, it is a great opening match, just a banger right there. It's a killer match for them, and I enjoyed the fact that Jamal, I'm pretty confident it was Jamal. At one point, maybe 4 or 5 minutes into the match, he just puts himself through a table. It just no sells the whole thing. Absolutely. It's this is a tables elimination match, and you're no selling the whole thing. That's great. You are dominant right now. Phenomenal moment right there.
Yeah. That was Rosie. Rosie went through the table.
Oh, was it Rosie? It was Rosie.
Rosie went through the table, and he ate that like nothing.
Nothing happened. It's okay, this is how we're going to do
a superhero in training after that. But
that's how I remember the difference. I'm like, Rosie and Jamal. Rosie was the shit.
Jamal Umenga.
For sure.
Yes.
Oh man, but man, Jeff off the rip, Jeff was over. Man had the blue face paint, the blue hair, and like it was just like him and Bubba Ray Dudley, like they were in sync. It kind of seemed like.
Bubba was
I
the
noticed
workhorse in that match, which
Yeah.
is shocking in 2002. But man, he was moving everywhere. Very impressed.
Yeah, he had a good singles run there until he dropped Triple H or Randy Orton on their something or others, and it's like, this guy's unsafe, brother.
That's what happened.
I think, yeah, Bubba Ray, he was really doing something hot as a singles.
He had a world title match with Trips too.
Mm-hmm.
He lost, but he actually got a title match. Yeah.
Relive that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Plus, that from what everyone says, he's very argumentative backstage, but that's because he actually has good ideas.
He's passionate
Passionate,
about the business. Yeah.
And
For
I
sure.
respect someone who's actually passionate, who just, instead of just coming in like, oh, that's it. Okay, bye. Like, come on. I get it's a job, but something like this where you actually can be creative. Come on, think of something. Get an idea going, especially at a pay-per-view. Especially a big one, too, at this time.
I know it was just a storyline thing, but he did work for Ring of Honor for a time as like, the GM or whatever, mostly storyline, and then did the obligatory heel turn on someone, and he was the obligatory heel GM of Ring of Honor. So terribly predictable, but no, Bully Ray can do anything in the business. He is very talented. He's very good, but he's also an asshole. So.
I don't know about that, man. He was actually pretty friendly to me and Dom when we went to go see him at New York.
Oh yeah,
Hey, I'm working here. Tell him, right, guys?
I don't think he talks like that.
Yeah, we seen him. We was getting ready to go to the Busted Open show. He's like, I need you to see your ID and your ticket. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? I was like, oh shit. That's Bully fucking right.
Wait, what?
I said, let this man in.
Yeah, we did. Like, what are you doing? He's the one that's actually we're here for.
Yeah, I'm like, he's the host.
Someone was checking his ID.
Yes.
Okay. Oh wow.
They didn't know.
Gimmick.
He had that long black leather jacket like he always wear.
Yep.
Them blue jeans.
I gotta say, he was looking a little thinner than normal, though. I was like, hold up. I know I'm not the heaviest set guy, but Bully looking a little fit. It's not the same Bully I used to seeing.
That's what happens with NFL offensive linemen, when they retire. All of a sudden, getting a little slim,
Just
the
Saturday,
O-pen.
look.
Yeah.
Have you seen Bubba Ray's fat head? Not the
Don't see his
sticker,
body,
his fat head.
All right. Well, Jeff Hardy.
I'll be here all night.
He was entertaining. He was doing all the high flying stuff. He did his Madison Square Garden spot where he goes on the top of the little entrance where he did at Royal Rumble 2000 against the Dudleys, and he did the Swanton. Hell, he even did it in Lowell to Devon.
Yep.
You see that? Same spot.
No, I had
top.
to floss my teeth that night.
Yeah. But it was a pretty interesting match, and we got the reunion of the Dudley Boys at the end of the match. Devon came out. Devon was Reverend Devon on SmackDown. SmackDown branded, but he came out in the full gimmick. They hit Rico with the 3D right through the table. It was a good opening match. MSG was hot.
Yeah.
I felt like they were setting up a lot of things too much because I was just waiting for Devon to show up.
Really?
But yeah,
That's the
how I
first time,
felt,
or are we watching this?
I don't think I've ever watched the show in full, so I've seen that bit where maybe they took it off the show, but Rico was trying to do like a moonsault through a table, and like Jeff Hardy was not in the spot.
Yeah,
or something.
I remember
Rico
that.
on the top rope. Yeah,
They cut it out of the Peacock.
They must
feed, so
have.
it's
They
not
must
there,
have.
Yeah.
I was waiting.
It just
for
goes from like he kind of wobbles a little bit, and then he hits the move, and that's it. And then Jeff's right there shaking the rope. Yeah.
Yep.
The magic of editing and memories. I'll never forget Ultimo Dragon slipping at WrestleMania 20, nor
they
Stone Cold
blocked
getting
that out for the longest time. Like, I had no idea. I seen the bloopers.
Stone Cold got nailed in the face with a can of beer, and he just right back up the ramp. What a time at MSG. But yeah, it was, anyway, regardless, it was a good opening match. Unlike some of the crap we've seen from the NWA, WCW recently, there's no Wildfire Tommy Rich to bring things down.
Thank God.
But yeah, very fun opening 6-man tables elimination match. What a mouthful.
Yes. This match matters.
I gotta say though, Dom, man, looking at Rosie and Jamal, oh my God, I wish they were around right now for when the Bloodline was really hot, just to have Rosie behind Roman, being like, I know I'm your big brother, but you know, being that bodyguard, like, yeah, that's family right there. Don't fuck with family. I'm just watching these guys, these big Samoans, jeez, 370, 350 moving like. I just can't. I can't see that right now. I don't see anybody doing stuff like that. It's insane.
370 shopping at Megatron back in the day. I remember that. I seen them leather shorts. I said, man, flashbacks.
I was just thinking about that. I was like, for some stupid reason, I'm thinking about Abercrombie and Fitch. I'm like, you know why Abercrombie and Fitch didn't work around here? It's because of shit like Megatron.
Say it, John. Say it.
Because of shit like Megatron.
No, all right.
Bye-bye, New London Mall. Crystal Mall.
Man.
I know. R.I.P.
All right, well, our next match is for the Cruiserweight title. We have Jamie Noble, the champion, with Nydia, taking on Billy Kidman. And you want to talk about outfits. I remember those jeans what Nydia had on. That's what the chicks used to wear back in high school.
I remember the red velvet that Billy Kidman was rocking, too. Like, that's impressive to be rocking with those and wrestling in them.
He was even chunky as that. I think, 2004, that's when he blew up. Knocked people out with a shooting star press.
this is like peak Kidman. I mean, this is it. Like this, he still watches this one match on loop at his house because like this is peak Kidman. This is the best this is like the peak of him climbing up the WCW, surviving the sale and surviving the invasion, and right there at the top, and before his downfall of trying to bulk up, gain too much weight, loses his athletic ability. You know, this is Kidman right here. And I'm just looking at this. I'm like thinking about all the WCW guys on the show, you know, the Booker T and, you know, Jericho and Benoit. It's like, they're here. They made it.
I wish we had a WCW Kidman at the time with the dirty white beater and the shorts. And then
I was thinking about that too.
He could have teamed up with Jamie Noble. They could have been the Dirty White Boys.
You know,
imagine him, those two with Nydia and Tori.
Just scratching.
Oh, man.
Oh, Tori would have. Oh.
You know, the vault on YouTube, the lovely WWE vault on YouTube, they just released, or someone just released, the Young Dragons, Kaz Hayashi and Jimmy Yang versus Shannon Moore and Evan Courageous as a dark match. And like, this is the Young Dragons versus 3 count in WWE. Wow. And it's like, that's cool. You know, that's cool, man. And then
random
maybe
thought, the vault also posted the best of Perry Saturn. I'm like, huh? Like, do I want to watch this?
Well, he was a military veteran.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's
Happy Veterans Day.
Yep.
And of course, you know, they had Cobra, also known as NWO Sting, Jeff Farmer. And he comes out, and Howard Finkel is like, here he comes, Super J. And Cobra comes out, he's just like, I'm here for an audition, and I don't give a fuck.
All right, well, let's talk about this Cruiserweight match. Jamie Noble has been the Cruiserweight champion for 5 months, and every single time Billy Kidman had the opportunity, he would get screwed. But not this time around. Nydia tried to continue to interfere. I'm surprised the ref didn't get pissed off and throw it to the back, but it didn't happen. But Kidman hit the shooting star press, and he became the champion.
And he didn't mess it up either.
Nah, it was clean. That was flush.
That was shot.
And low-key, you know, Nydia does not get enough attention for, you know, how she was in WWE at the time. Like, as a valet, like, she was a mainstay for Noble. She really brought it together. Like, that gimmick would not have worked if she wasn't involved. Like, he brought it to the next level with her, you know.
Didn't she win money? Like, the lotto or something like that?
Oh, I don't know. Her gimmick change? I don't know.
For the gimmick, and then I forget.
She was definitely wearing fur coats, so you're probably right.
Yeah.
Yep. I forgot
John, you
about
remember that?
No, I don't remember that. But I think she could have had a better, longer career. But they let her go, and she just quit wrestling. Good for her, I guess.
She wasn't tough enough.
Oh, jeez.
I sold that trophy for drug money. My name is Maven.
Fuck Maven. Anyways, what are your thoughts on this cruiserweight title match right here? Did you guys enjoy it?
I liked it better than I thought I was gonna. I know technically Noble's not like a traditional cruiserweight that I'm used to seeing from WCW, but yeah, Billy in there, so I kind of gave it a little pass, but it was more technically sound than I thought it would be. There are a couple of things, probably misses that you probably, if you like, want to nitpick here and there, but all in all, it was a decent match in my opinion. Probably not the worst match of the night, but maybe it might have been the worst match of the night. But
I mean, it was short, but like
it was
Yeah.
not the worst match of the night.
Do you like this type of cruiserweight action, or do you like a spot fest?
Spot fest for me, baby. Spot fest.
I think they were in a
just
bad
weren't in that
position.
area.
It's a different area, yeah.
That's true.
I mean, they always did this. It was so annoying. It's like, this is exclusive cruiserweight action, and they didn't do anything different than any of the rest of the card. They kept saying it all the time, but at least during this era, Paul Heyman was still writing SmackDown. So, when we talk about Jamie Noble having a cruiserweight title run since June, it's kind of like, yeah, I still remember that because, Paul Heyman made good storylines.
That's true.
So I do remember that. But like I said, I joked that Kidman watches this on loop. It's a good match. It's not great. I think the crowd. I think the crowd was just really not into it. Even though he won the title, runs into the crowd, and everyone avoids him like the plague.
That's sick, boy. Leave him alone.
So it's okay. It's fine. It was an okay match. Okay match.
I think it's a double-edged sword because the whole night was predicated on this new match that came out
Yeah.
in the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
So all the crowd
Yeah.
they're worked up about that. So every other match is just like build up to get to this main event, So it's going to hurt the crowd a little bit, when you're trying to get to that point. But they still put on a good performance for the time frame that they had.
So does this match matter?
Put in a somewhat.
Title
Oh.
change. Come on. Yeah. Has to.
Yeah.
I'll say yeah. I mean, on a scale, a lot, a little bit. Nah, sure, it matters.
It definitely matters.
It definitely matters.
Yeah, the only reason I'll say, I'll give the edge just because normally when someone beats somebody 2 times prior to a championship match, they end up losing that title match. And it was a surprise for me to see him get the pin victory. So I was like, all right. So yeah, I'll change it to it matters, but very slightly.
All right. Well, after this, we see Victoria backstage through the F view cam. Strap, what's the F view cam?
You don't want my answer on that. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Basically, it's a ceiling camera. That's all it is.
GTV.
GTV. I don't know how the hell she didn't see that damn camera because the ceiling was wide open.
Too focused on the mirror.
Yeah.
She was distracted.
Well, she's holding the mirror and she's asking who's the best looking diva. And then I guess she heard the mirror say Trish Stratus. And she got pissed off and smashed the mirror. And that's when bad things happen. Bad luck.
Now, did she have her crazy gimmick going on right now, or is this just like the seeds of it?
It's the seeds. They're playing the seeds right
all
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't got Tattoo playing her theme music yet. This isn't happening yet.
No, not yet.
All right.
This is old Victoria.
Yeah. Well, then they show a video package of how Trish Stratus and Victoria, they came up the same way in the fitness model thing, but the WWE, they're more focused on Trish. So Victoria, she does not like that. Then she sees Terry Runnels in the ring. She said, "You have some pretty little eyes and some pretty puppies." And she tore that ass up in the ring. She just went crazy. And then to show her and Trish going at it and whatnot. So this brings you to Trish Stratus and Victoria in a hardcore match for the women's title. I'm gonna say this was a sexist hardcore match. The reason why
we even had blood. We had blood too.
We did have blood, and then the blood disappeared. But you don't see them have equipment set up for a hardcore match. You know, you got to go under the ring. They had garbage cans tied to the bungee cord to the ring apron. But come on, they had a broom. They had an ironing board. You never seen no hardcore match with Terry Funk with that shit in. You never seen that before.
Oh goddamn, my shirt's already ironed. I don't need it.
Not against you, Flair, you banana nosed.
I'll get me a masher for that, you egg sucking dog.
Okay, so a few prop items were set up.
Yeah,
I mean,
they had some prop items in there. But for this being a hardcore match, these ladies, they definitely brought it. When Victoria placed the can in between the turnbuckle and Trish hit her with the slingshot facing in, that's what cut Victoria open. I'm like, oh shit. That was pretty dope.
I mean, they're just inexperienced in this kind of matchup, and it really showed. And they're panicking. They're going too fast. They're forgetting spots. You talked about the cruiserweight title match being the worst match on the show. No, this was the worst match on the show. I mean, the effort was there, but the execution was not. And
I'll sum up the match. The finish of the match, Victoria's trying to get the fire extinguisher. And Trish is trying to pull her in the ring, and she's trying to get the pin out the damn fire extinguisher. You just standing there like la, da, 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 da. And she finally hit her, boom, hit it with the fire extinguisher, suplex,
and a suplex.
Suplex.
Yeah, and a suplex wins the match. I was like,
oh man,
what?
Oh man,
that's because Trish was blinded. She was blinded. It had to happen. I get it.
Was the weekend?
Oh man. So, what do you guys think about this match? John doesn't like it. We can already tell he don't like this match.
It was fine. It was what it was. Like Trish, even though that's her third world title, she's still cutting her teeth in WWE. Like
already? That's the third title?
That was her third. That was her third title. Yeah.
Damn.
She's still learning the ropes, and there's not a lot of women in this roster that you can learn the ropes from. So, she's just going as she, with Victoria, kind of leading the way there. And for what it's worth, I thought it was. It got the story over. That's one of those things where the story is over the match at this point. Victoria gets her shot, gets it now, and now Trish can be the face chasing.
So I'm assuming Trish got it back after this?
Oh, man, you're going to have to wait for another episode.
I think Leah's out right now with an injury.
What's the next one? Armageddon 2002?
Maybe she wins it back in the next triple threat match at WrestleMania, Seattle.
That was Victoria and Jazz, and yeah.
I ain't the lady to mess with.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. She's still a lady to mess with. I mean, the women wrestling is a very forgivable thing at that time. The crowd knew they fucked up, and so did we. But it's like at that time, women's wrestling didn't matter, so it was okay to not have a good match. So, and we know from history that Trish only gets better, so it's very, very forgivable.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Initially, I went in initially I thought, all right, let me see what these girls can do because I trust these girls and I've known where their careers ended up. And A for effort, but execution was D. So, yeah, I got to agree with you guys.
All right. Well, our next match is for the WWE Championship. We have The Big Show taking on Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman. At this time, Brock Lesnar, he has some broken ribs. And the match begins. And he takes a steel chair. He swings at that Big Show. Big Show punches it. He takes it again. Cracks him over the head. And I think, was he teasing the F5? And he went for the pin. And then Paul Heyman pulled the referee's leg. And then he's like, oh, basically he got double crossed right there.
And they were planting seeds for that throughout the whole pay-per-view as well, with Heyman and Brock talking. But you know what's the most unforgivable part of that match is Big Show coming out in pants. I'm sorry, I can't take that seriously. I'm sorry.
Big Show looked like a cop from New London.
Oh, it was awful.
With that buzz cut, thick goatee.
That's John's favorite attire. I can already tell.
I'm glad that cop loves football and football only.
I seen him at the gas pump today. I'm gonna take a picture next time I see him. I'm post it.
Well,
It's not the Big Show.
there are times my hairstyle and facial hair have resembled Samoa Joe, but it's also resembled the Big Show at times, especially during my high school and college days. But I never had that kind of mustache though. But you know, Big Show on his one of many revivals in WWE over the years. I mean, remember, he was just the giant slug in the NWO months earlier. So they sent him down to OVW, put him on a little bit of a diet. He comes back looking sharp, looking great, gets that brief renewed push, and he is the chosen one to fight Brock Lesnar here. You know, the original idea for this was Hulk Hogan in a return match against Brock Lesnar.
Oh Jesus!
Really?
And,
Wow.
But Hogan, you know, Hogan is Hogan.
Doesn't work for me, brother.
You gotta lose twice. Ain't happening, brother. Let's get that rainwater.
All right. Well, Brock, he gets the chair. He hits. Brock gets hit with a chair. Then he gets choke slam. Big Show wins. Brock got screwed. We have a new champion. And Brock is pissed. Boy, is he pissed. So you already said that Big Show, he got, his career rejuvenated a little bit and whatnot. And he held this title to WrestleMania, right?
He held it until Doctor Strange said.
Prior to WrestleMania.
He lost it the next month to Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I'm thinking about WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You could say Survivor Series is Big Show's joint, you know? He won his first world title at the Survivor Series, won his next world title at the Survivor Series. So he's on a roll.
Are you saying Big Show's missed the Survivor Series?
Just for the first 3 years.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a deadly game we played. But you know, they came out. I think they're this one pay-per-view time was a luxury, so they did their entrances and they came out booming, man. They came out real fast. Like we can't waste time here, you know. So the match
for what it was,
yeah,
it mattered. Like you said, the seeds were
You're
planted.
talking 3 for 3 on title match changes. It's crazy, you know. So
yeah,
it's just nice to see Brock, you know, because he does know how to wrestle. You know, he doesn't want to do that anymore, but he does know how to be a professional wrestler. So here he is, professionally wrestling the Big Show and trying to throw him around, and it's still very impressive. Gets the oohs and the ahs from the fans. But at the time, it's kind of like, geez, you're just cutting this guy's legs short. Why? I mean, you know they're going to head to WrestleMania for Brock versus Kurt Angle. It's like, great. But would it have been better if Brock chasing Kurt Angle? Yes. So he had to drop the title and do a babyface turn, you know. But it sucked because he was doing so well. We like long-term champions here, you know.
But that was the way they got Heyman off of him, too. You know, you want to have that face turn. You can't have Heyman with you. Just couldn't do it.
I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
All right, well, our next match, it definitely doesn't matter. I know you're all going to say it matters.
Oh, yeah? Well, what is it?
Our next match is for the WWE SmackDown Tag Titles. We have...
Oh, come on. This man.
Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle going against Rey Mysterio and Edge. Also going against Eddie Guerrero and Chavo. At this time, in 2002, out of these 6 men right here, who you think would be
Killing it.
the weakest link of this match?
I mean, it's obvious.
Chavo, for sure.
Chavo played a good part in this match.
I really was trying to pay attention to him here because I'm like, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. But, you know, just
he was
trying
all over the place.
Yeah, just trying to watch him. It's like, you know what? If you don't notice him and he doesn't do anything wrong, then he probably did the most. You know?
He made an
Right?
impact in this match. So they showed a video package how Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit, how they struggled to get along. They won the tag team titles, but these guys, they couldn't stand one another. They accidentally took out Stephanie McMahon. She gets pissed off, slapped both of them. And yeah, they what's the term? Not bitter rivals. What's the word
Frenemies?
I'm looking for? Frenemies, yeah. That's what they are.
Yep.
And you see Kurt Angle hugging Chris Benoit backstage. He's like, I know what you're about to do in a few years. Watch out.
No, man, it's like, yeah, during that promo video, you know, I see Stephanie slapping Chris Benoit, and you're like, he gives her that death stare.
Yeah,
He says, shoot. And, like, you know, he's such a great actor, you know, because, like, she slaps Kurt Angle first, and, you know, Chris Benoit's, like, doing the belly laugh, like, what are you, fucking 5-year? He's a 5-year-old kid being an actor. But, yeah, Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle, the most overact in this assembly here, and they get eliminated first. You know, that stinks. That's sad. But it was like it was a tale of two matches. You had the first match with all three of them in there doing a great thing with killer entrances, Rey Mysterio, because he had the entrance on the side where the WrestleMania 20 ramp was. And then I'm really paying attention to Los Guerreros here, though. You know, they would be the least over of the tag teams there, but I'm watching them the most because I never paid attention to them that much. You know, I'm watching Chavo to see what he does or doesn't do, and I'm watching, you know, our beloved Eddie Guerrero, which we also did an episode on, right?
Yes, we did. A couple weeks ago.
Partial CTE in my head. But yeah, we had a great episode on Eddie Guerrero, and so just paying extra attention to all the stuff that he does. And like I said, tail two matches, you know, the three of them in the beginning, then, you know, then it's just Los Guerreros and Edge and Mysterio in a more traditional tag team matchup.
Yeah, but Benoit had Edge in the crossface, and Angle had him in the ankle lock at the same time. I was like, oh my god. This dude needs to tap.
I thought Edge was tapping on
Yeah.
right there.
Sure.
Kinky.
And then what was it? Benoit with the German suplex, then Eddie Guerrero off the top rope and hit him with the sunset flip into the German suplex. I'm like, yo, this is creative. Like, how the hell? Man, these guys, they definitely brought it. I love this, man. The SmackDown 6 right here.
This was the
Chavo.
funnest match for me to watch, like, now in 2025. Just knowing what these guys accomplished, you know, going into it and what they were on the cusp of and how much effort they put into it. It was just a fun match to watch.
It was.
You know, something that came up, I don't know. I'm like, maybe they have, and I'm just making this up in my own mind, but is this like the first time Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio have touched in WWE? You know? Like, there was, I swear to God, there's like a small pop, like, oh shit, this is fucking Halloween Havoc 97, man. Look at these two guys.
I think they had maybe like a tag team encounter on SmackDown. Edge.
Yeah, they must have. Yeah,
that's it.
But
yeah, it was in that tournament, I think.
yeah, but I popped. I was like, man, look at this, sick.
Man, I had kind of got chills when I seen Eddie hit the frog splash on Edge, and then Benoit hit the diving headbutt on the back of Eddie's head.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, it just, oh, Jesus, that was tough. That was tough. Oof. And then that sneaky weasel, the new signee to WWE, who's gonna be helping AAA, Chavo Guerrero. He took that damn tag title and he hit Angle with it, and yeah, these dudes got eliminated in the final two, whereas the Guerreros and Ray and Edge, and yeah. Another thing, man, watching Eddie Guerrero, he did that lasso from El Paso, where it's called. Why? How come nobody don't do that move anymore?
I'll use the words of Kurt Angle when he used it on Eddie Guerrero and said, "This move sucks."
Oh, never mind then.
Ended it right there.
Guys, I remember Jay Uso used to do the Tequila Sunrise. I'm like, why don't you do that anymore? Incorporate it. Come on, man.
The
Only
lasso
so
from
many
El
people that
Paso.
can do it and do it efficiently.
Dom should do it, obviously.
Yeah, Dom, you should do that.
I will. Come on,
Write him a
John.
letter. Tell him.
I'll buy his
What
action
the-
figure in support.
What, the tequila or the El Paso?
El Paso. Just like his daddy. You get my father's name out of your mouth.
You said that. Well, he said that last week. I was cracking up.
Yeah, Dom is too much.
Oh man.
Oh, he world champion. Next 2 years, world champion.
You know, that's
So over it. It's crazy.
You ever heard that story? You know, Bret Hart and Owen Hart, you know, when they were feuding and they got caught like on an airline. They did a good job kayfabing everyone, but just one time on the airline, they sat next to each other and the flight attendant goes up to him and was like, "Ha, I knew you two are still friends," you know? So it's like, can you imagine just Dom and Ray just fucking mixing? It's like, yeah, we fucking got these people. I mean, we all know it's a work, but it's like, we got them.
Is it, John? Is it really a work? I don't know.
I'm getting worked.
Well, Strap, who is the modern day? Well, who is the SmackDown 6?
Huh?
Who is the SmackDown 6?
SmackDown
Let people
6.
know.
Well, I'll give it to the Street Profits because they got their theme song back. That was a big pop for me. Come on. I don't know. Right now, it's like I mean, I can't really say. I mean, it's SmackDown is all over the place. It's not. I mean, of the two shows, I think Raw's. I mean, right now, I think Raw's like the better of the two shows because SmackDown is just all, all over the place. The tag division is a damn mess.
Yep.
I can't tell what Cody is supposed to be. Is he on Raw, SmackDown, Drew? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Punk.
trying to figure out why the hell you just showed up. How about CM Punk the other night? But all right,
Yeah,
whatever.
so it's I have no idea. But no, the SmackDown 6 is legendary for being the workhorse of that time frame of WWE. And SmackDown would have a great legacy, years down the road with other people, Undertaker, Edge, Batista, Mr. Kennedy, and Dean Ambrose. And then, the SmackDown 2016 with the Shane McMahon era. I love that SmackDown.
Miz.
The talking smack. That shit was great. And then they fucked it all up. Yeah.
I
Back
wish
to-
SmackDown. I wish SmackDown could get to the way they were back then. Give Raw a little competition. Raw's hot.
They just don't want to do that. No matter what they say, they don't really want the shows to quote compete against each other.
No, that's why there's so much overlap, and everybody goes to whatever roster they really want to.
Yeah, it's like just be a SmackDown guy, just be a Raw guy.
Yeah, seriously.
Why not?
That's what you got the title for. Shit, I can't win on Raw. I'm gonna go SmackDown. Sami Zayn.
And then Rey Mysterio can't deal with his drama with my son. Hey, I'll put you on SmackDown, Ray. It's like, okay, I got a new life here on SmackDown. Then they get drafted to Judgment Day. Gets drafted. It was a big deal. This is the impetus for the APA breaking up and JBL becoming no wrestling god.
I have
let's get back to
a
the pay-per-view.
request for season 4 next year.
Season 4.
Season 4 of
Oh
our
my
show.
God.
We did Triple H 2002.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Edge. That run, the Rey Mysterio run, him teaming with Hogan, and then he is so damn over, and then the unfortunate happened that he breaks his damn neck. Like, I like to do that timeline.
I think 05, 06 Edge would be
I don't care about that Edge.
I think it's more dynamic.
That sleazy heel having sex in the middle of the ring.
That might be worth
Wait a
it,
minute, that
actually.
might be a good topic.
You might have to do a whole episode just on that.
Yeah.
We'll have an episode of just us debating which show.
It will
to
be
do in the
sponsored
end.
by Jergens that night. Oh, sorry.
Hold up.
Jergens.
Hey, you got cracked elbows? All gone.
All right, well, that tag team match, elimination tag team match, it definitely does matter. Well, after this, we have Mr. CTE, Chris Nowitzki, come to the ring. Harvard. He's in the New York Madison Square Garden arena, and he's talking shit. Then my man Matt Hardy, he comes out doing the same thing, and they talking about the New Yorkers. I really don't understand the point of this match right here.
That's what
Okay,
JR was like.
I mean, this segment right here, I have no idea.
It's like, what are we talking about? Jesus.
Killing
Yeah,
time.
like,
Yeah, I know.
Killing time for what? You know how long this chamber going to be?
Nah, I feel like it was the cooldown. You need the cooldown after that tag match.
Yeah,
This is what you do. You put that cooldown down.
I think the payoff was good.
Oh yeah, then we see the number one free agent, Scott Steiner. He comes out, and then Matt Hardy pushes the whiskey into Scott Steiner, and the Steiner just ragdoll, suplexing everybody, and then then Scotty with the gorilla press, throw Matt Hardy over the top rope.
Oh my God! Can you imagine if he didn't? I mean, he didn't fuck anything up. Thank God. It would have just fucked up his whole push right there. Oh, but he looked like a boss right here.
Mm-hmm. And, finally finished collecting that WCW contract money.
He looked good. He did.
I mean, you heard some podcasts he's done. And he's like, I came back to during this run. He had a broken foot.
Yeah, he was wrestling. He had like a club foot or something like that.
He couldn't feel his legs.
Nah, seriously. Yeah, something like that. He
couldn't even tell the difference.
He couldn't tell the difference.
I was just waiting for when he was doing the push. I was waiting for his leg to give out, or his foot to give out.
I mean, look. I mean,
that's what happened with Test when he fell off the apron. It was the club foot. That's what it was.
That's why they had bad matches and like
it said in the A&E biography. That's what he said. It just did not work out.
Sad, man. Sad. He didn't make it to He couldn't even make it to WrestleMania that year. And
that's crazy. That's only like 3 months away.
I know. And then I met him at the on sale for WrestleMania 20, which he was also not at because his contract was up. Oh man.
So he had a 1-year deal, I'm assuming.
Yeah. But
because only thing that stands out, he's feuding with Triple H, body posing, arm wrestling, fighting Test, has Stacy Keibler. That's all that stands out. I don't know nothing else that he did when he joined over.
It's like, okay, so I mean, so Goldberg would come in the next couple months later. I mean, after WrestleMania, right? So Goldberg was on Raw, and I think that was a terrible decision. It's only because Triple H pulled some legs out of legs, and he wanted to feud with him. He's like, I can get a good match out of Goldberg, and he's like, man, he should have been on SmackDown fighting Brock, fighting Kurt Angle, fighting the SmackDown guys. Same thing with Scott Steiner. It's like he shouldn't have been on Raw, but that's the Triple H pull. He's like, I'll work with these guys. He shouldn't have been. He should have been
taped.
I just think it was bad. It was just, these guys should have been on SmackDown, and they were forced to be on Raw, where they were underutilized. And you know what? Someone like a Scott Steiner, even though it's not Scott Steiner with a live mic, it's like, well, his in-ring matches could have used some editing, and maybe no one would have noticed the lack of foot action.
New York City, where my freaks at? Holla, have you heard me?
It was over for a night. They're kind of like Billy Kidman. This is WCW's night in Madison Square Garden. Yeah. Scott Steiner.
Yo, when Booker T came out, they was like,
oh, yeah.
When he did a spin Rudy, so Book, that's all you get tonight. You ain't winning this shit.
Ain't right.
It's the truth.
I know.
WCW and MSG. Oh, man. All right. Well, your main events. The reason why Big E, Rick, is here.
Can we just hold up, though? Can we just talk about something, though?
Go ahead, sir.
We have not discussed the theme song for this event, which is Saliva Always, which I will say is a top 5 WWE theme song pay-per-view of all time. Like, I don't think it gets the credit it deserves. It is top 5, possibly even higher. I don't know what you guys think, but this song was perfect for the chamber. Absolutely perfect for it.
I still like Creed.
Yeah,
You're not a fan of the butt rock, huh? Nobody's a fan of the butt rock over here, huh? No? All right.
I'm a fan of Creed, Nickelback,
Saliva.
So,
I mean,
click, boom.
Kid Rock.
There's not much you put in front of this. I'm telling you.
I agree, but it's never going to top the number one, and it's always going to be My Way.
Or Ladies and Gentlemen for Saliva. One of those two. That's 1A and 1B for me.
But, I'll take only reason I'll take My Way off because it's a WrestleMania. So it might be in the top 3 of non-WrestleMania themes. So I'll give you that.
And we got a live performance too. Oh man, twice. Because they sang Chris Jericho's theme out too. Oh,
hey, do you think they synced that with Jericho's entrance?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Because it sucked. I mean,
yeah, I agree.
I mean, it was cool.
I'm not saying it was good. I'm saying it happened.
I still love
Fozzie in there.
I still love the Stone Cold and the Rock video package.
Right, My Way. Yeah, I mean that's
when you are with me, I'm free.
That is,
I like. Oh
that
my
is
god,
the most iconic.
that
package.
shit gave me
Pause.
goosebumps. Them two staring at each other, and then no, it's like the whole WWE. And then you see Chris Benoit doing the diving headbutt. Give me chills.
No,
My Sacrifice. Yeah,
My
Creed,
Sacrifice. Yeah, that's
they
the
made
one.
that video when Vince brought in the NWO.
No, that was Kid Rock. That was Winds of Change, John. That's different. That's different.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Someone
Come
knows
on
a little
now.
bit more than Strappy.
Sorry to put you in
And the
a
final appearance of Big E Rick.
How dare you get the theme songs wrong?
Didn't I
How
see you
dare you?
yesterday?
Yes. Very good. Yes. My Sacrifice, a stalwart of my senior year of high school and the Alliance. Yes, very good.
Oh man, maybe I should take a poll. What's your favorite
Just take him.
favorite theme song performance? Rock.
I mean, I know this from experience with Team WrestleMania here. they have debated this many times. I've never given it much thought to which pay-per-view themes are my favorite, but yeah, definitely notable. I mean, I think I like the song outside of the pay-per-view, so that I kind of liked it anyway. I think,
Yeah, it certainly helps.
and the band. So I don't really attach it to this pay. I thought they used it for a different pay-per-view, but whatever, But no, it's definitely enjoyable to hear, and so yeah. Good times with Saliva, man. Too bad they broke up for a period of time or whatever.
They got reunited. Josie's back.
I have a question for y'all. When we gonna have y'all team WrestleMania going against our team WrestleMania? When we gonna meet like the Ultimate Challenge?
You gotta come to Vegas first.
I mean,
How about
I think
y'all come to
Strap
London?
Fax is the guy
Come
to
to
bring it
London.
together.
We go all break bread.
We'll break bread in Saudi Arabia. All right, we'll do that. We'll see you there.
As long as I get one of them seats like John has, okay.
Break the
Sign me
halal.
up.
The
I don't
halal
know
bread.
damn bread.
It's only a 14-hour flight. You got this. No worries.
It's easy. It's easy.
We can stay at John Lee's lounge beforehand.
I will bring you into my lounge.
That was just
Oh,
unnecessary.
Oh,
No, it's very necessary. I brought Dom to the lounge.
I
Did you?
enjoyed it.
It
Was it a real lounge or was it an airport gate lounge?
Airport Gate Lounge.
Okay, all right. That's not the real lounge.
It's the nature of the airport we're at, my friend.
That's fair.
Why do you think I'm trying to fly out of Logan?
We was
Logan.
there, but we should have went to the Vietnamese spot. All you eat.
That's right.
We didn't know about that.
Texas, where everybody knows you from yesterday.
You son of a bitch! All right, main event time. Elimination Chamber time. Here we go. This is the first ever Elimination Chamber. Eric Bischoff had the big, brilliant idea of having the top guys go for the World Heavyweight Championship.
And he didn't fuck it up either.
So we have Chris Jericho taking on Booker T, taking on Kane, taking on the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Then we get the number one guy in the ring. We have Rob Van Dam. And then your second guy in the ring is your heavyweight champion, the Game, no beard, Triple H, Blade. How you doing? So RVD and Triple H, they kicking off the show. And RVD, he's having fun. This is like a playhouse for him right here. He's tearing Triple H's ass up in this whole damn thing. He's using the damn chamber, the pod. He climbed on top of the pod, and then Chris Jericho pull his leg down. It was interesting. It was real interesting. Who wants to get into it before I get into my notes, my details of this match?
Well, I
Any
mean,
thoughts?
I'd just like to point out that Eric Bischoff did come out in front of the live audience, and he went over all the rules and the expectations, and he didn't fuck it up at all. And as soon as he was done and he was walking away, you could see a big sigh of relief, like,
oh yeah,
because we know the rules. We
Yeah.
know the rules because we've, especially now, 25 years of this, you know. We know it by heart. It's brand new to this freaking guy, and it's the first time ever. There's no concept of what this concept is, you know. So great job from Eric Bischoff and the greatest general manager to play on any video game system, Eric Bischoff.
You still won't play me though. I don't know what's up with that.
Because I don't play video games.
Oh,
I don't know how that works now. I don't know. I just have a PS4, okay? And thank you for...
Come on over one day. We had all the guys over. We was playing 2K, making our matches, GM.
I didn't mean like, you know, wrestler. I mean, I thought you meant like GM mode.
That's the best mode.
Right.
That
You
is
can't
the
play
best mode.
your GM
No,
mode.
I'm talking about the one where you draft.
Draft?
Yeah, that's GM mode. That's
GM mode.
what
Yeah,
it is. That's
you
GM
pick your
mode.
general manager, you draft, and and we can try to
John always
sabotage
skips
one
Teddy
another.
Long. Doesn't want Teddy Long at all. Always picks Bischoff. Yeah, that's what you want.
Yeah, Bischoff. So, but Dom picks Bischoff too.
Okay.
Depends on how I'm feeling.
You know-
Depends on my mood.
You know who picks Tyler Breeze? Nobody.
No, nobody picks Xavier Woods either.
No.
The fuck. Besides Paige.
Oh, if you take Xavier Woods, the whole Diva Ross is gonna be. Never mind.
Oh man, I miss playing. I just miss playing. I don't have time to
I
play.
feel like I have to finish this damn story mode because that shit's coming out supposedly in January.
What?
The
The
island.
new 2K.
Jesus.
I said I'm not gonna get it, but
I just downloaded the new one because it was free on PlayStation Plus. I was,
yeah,
oh,
Strap,
free for me?
you gotta come
Thank
through, man. We was deep, man. We was playing. It was like 6 of us deep playing the game, man. We was all doing elimination chambers and all that. Oh my god! You want
gets
to talk about? And the crazy thing is, whoever got pinned or submit had to take a shot.
Oh, I remember that.
They was trying to fuck me. I'm like, nope, I would not tap out. Mm-mm. You ain't getting me.
Yo,
I'm hiding outside the ring. That's it.
we literally it was 5-on-1 against Dom.
Yeah, they're trying to get me. I'm like, hell no.
Rules are rules. That's smart.
And then Roger finally gets the victory, and Dom was like,
Yo.
"Oh, I still don't gotta take a shot."
For real, man. I ain't get pinned. Shoot, you ain't choking me out. Pause. None of that. And we do randoms. Best of 3 randoms.
That's fair. That's
That's how
completely
you
fair.
do it. So I had some bullshit people like Tommy Jr.
Until you get to Zawa, and then it's like, nah, I'm out. All right, bad connection.
I tried to use him.
The diamond mine. Shit.
No, they get busy. Brutus and Julius, they get busy.
The creeds.
They get busy. Oh, man.
Dom loves those Roddy
I'll play
moon
anybody.
sets.
I can suplex you in the rap.
Dom loves the indie wrestler moveset. Yeah. One.
NXT wrestler moveset now. No indies.
Yes.
That's a rap.
Andy Hartwell's in TNA.
Oh man.
But yeah,
all right.
Anyway, back to
this
Bischoff comes
chamber.
out, he does the whole thing, and everyone gets introduced one by one. The first person being Chris Jericho. He gets a special saliva entrance synced with the World nightclub, and it's just kind of off because that's not his theme, so it's just kind of a little bit weird. And then Kane, coming off his that wonderful angle with Katie Vick from the month prior. Excuse me. And
Didn't get him nowhere. Got him a title shot, but didn't get him nowhere.
yeah, and then and then Booker T. Man, I love Booker T. Just I'd give him all my wieners if I could, I love this guy. I'm just stalling for time because I don't remember the fourth. Who's the fourth guy in the cage?
RVD.
No. He was out wrestling.
Shawn.
Shawn Michaels. So Shawn Michaels comes out. Yeah, he was doing a promo backstage and they just cut it off or something?
For Randy Orton, yeah. They had an RNN update, and they just cut Shawn completely off.
That shit was hot.
It's like, all right, that's how you build up the main event. We'll have Orton interrupt.
Shawn Michaels with an incomplete wardrobe and his terrible haircut. Jeez, what were you thinking with that attire?
Eric, what you thought about Shawn's comeback at this time?
So, having the SummerSlam match, I feel like he finally felt like, okay, I can actually do this, but he wasn't expecting to go full time whatsoever. So, he gets the call 2 weeks before the match that, listen, Vince, I got something for you. What do you think about this? Oh, okay, I can work it. That's fine. So he, calls the seamstress up. Can you make me some tights for the Elimination Chamber? It's like, sure. Oh, I couldn't do it in time though. So we got to give you some poop brown tights. Got just H&B on the side. Your hair's cut short like a soccer mom, but and you haven't got you're not in shape. You've only done this. Had one match, and now you got 2 weeks to train. So him coming out and still being Shawn in the state that he's in told me everything I needed to know that this second run was going to be legendary.
WWE Vault on YouTube, they just released a dark match from It's Time, the pay-per-view. Shawn Michaels facing Mankind, and of course we think about the Mind Games pay-per-view, that match, but this dark match was not it. Shawn Michaels comes out, he is hopped up on something. It's embarrassing. It's really bad. And then to just not minutes, but hours later, then I'm watching this Elimination Chamber pay-per-view and seeing him come out as a totally different guy, sober, reformed and all that stuff. It's just incredible, Shawn, he just had a wild career up and down. And I forget, it's like, I know Eric as the big Shawn Michaels fan. It's like, man, I was a big Shawn Michaels fan. I just don't remember it.
Yeah.
He was the man in my first year of watching the wrestling. So, and the wrestling,
And at that time, we're watching the Elimination Chamber. You don't know that Shawn's here full time.
No, you don't.
I'm thinking again, this is just another special attraction match for him, and he's done after this. So I'm watching. I think I'm at Hooters with Mitch, and obviously I'm rooting for Shawn, but in the back of my head I'm thinking there is no chance in hell he's winning this match. He's just here because Triple H still has a feud with him, and it sort of hasn't come to fruition yet. Maybe they're planning something for Mania, something else going on, but this is just a one-off for him for a couple months. So, yeah.
Oh man.
So hold on, fast forward right quick. So this is WrestleMania 19 approaching.
This will be 19, yeah.
Him and Jericho.
Yeah. Yep.
Him and Jericho.
Okay, all right.
Which I think, honestly, in retrospect, I feel like they should have done Trips and Shawn at 19. I feel like they should have finished the feud at 19 and kept Jericho with somebody else. I obviously he spoiler, he wins the Chamber, but if they didn't do that, I feel like the money feud would have been Trips and Shawn at Mania.
Fellas, I'm saying it now. I know y'all know I haven't seen 19 in its entirety, so that's what we're doing next year.
Wait, you still haven't seen 19 in its entirety?
Not in its entirety. I haven't seen 19
wow.
in its entirety.
Wow.
So we're doing that next year. This time.
I know you didn't see 17 last year.
No, we did. Remember we watched that 4-hour show?
I know that, but I know last
Had to
year
review
you
it. Y'all made me list that whole damn gimmick battle royal.
At least it wasn't in Japanese.
I think when we do
18, 19. I haven't seen it in entirety. 18 and 19. Which one was 18? Who was the main event 18? Oh, never mind. I did. Never mind. We seen that. I take that back. Hogan Rock.
Yeah.
That wasn't the main event.
I need you to announce the participants in the New Japan Rambo. Yajai Nagata.
John's waiting to call out. Oh, we're gonna do Wrestle Kingdom. He's waiting.
I want to see you do that. I want to see Don do that.
It's Okada and Tanahashi, baby.
Oh! That is the last match for Tanahashi. So
the president.
Get ready, Dom. Get ready for Okada.
Oh, he done this next year?
It's over. His last match is against Okada. It's official.
I think Tanahashi's last match should be against Sheamus at WrestleMania for the
They should be
Intercontinental
against
title.
John Cena. The ace versus the ace.
AJ can be special guest referee. That's good.
Yeah, fuck AJ Styles. I want to see Sheamus.
Shame on.
Anywho.
All right, back to this chamber match.
Yes.
All right, well, Triple H, he gets busted open pretty early. After this, Jericho, he's the next one in. Triple H and Jericho, they start double teaming RVD. But RVD, he's just so damn good. After this, Booker T comes in. He cleans the house. He hits the spinner Rooney. MSG, they go nuts. Then him and RVD, they go into it. Fill in the gaps. RVD hit a frog splash off the pod on the Triple H. But his ass is the first one eliminated. Definitely caught me off surprise. I thought it was going to be Booker T, to be honest with you.
Well, he wasn't far behind. they eliminated the top favorites, the fan favorites, immediately.
Yeah. And after this, Kane, he's the next guy in, and he's cleaning the house. He's doing everything he had to do. He's destroying Jericho. He's throwing him into the chains. He threw him into the bulletproof plexiglass.
Oh, yeah, man. That thing broke into pieces, man.
Hold on. What was it? Chamber 2 with Goldberg? That was real glass, wasn't that shit?
No, there was no. I think
that was plexi as well. Yeah.
I feel like that's spirit. I don't know. All them damn pieces.
I don't think bulletproof glass or whatever should to go in pieces like it did tonight. So I don't know what that was.
I don't know.
It had been sugar glass.
It was wild, but I enjoyed it. Booker T, he got low blow by Jericho. Then he got hit with a choke slam, and then the lion salt, and then he's eliminated. And then after this, HBK, he's the final one to come out the pod. And the fans, they're going crazy for HBK. And then he super kicks Kane. Then Kane gets pedigreed. Then Kane gets hit with the lion salt. Then Kane is done for his career. After this, Jericho, Jericho and Triple H, they tag teaming, they double teaming HBK, but they're gonna have their little issues. And then Jericho has Triple H in the walls of Jericho, and then out of nowhere, sweet chin music. Jericho's done. Then it's down to the final two. Here you go. You have your rematch from SummerSlam. You have DX. Triple H and HBK, they going at it back and forth. They a lot of false finishes. They teasing, but Triple H hit the sweet chin music, and he did Abel's favorite finish move, the pin after, just fall on top of him for the 1, 2, 3. Shawn Michaels is your new champion, your World Heavyweight Champion, after 4 years, after he had a bad back. He's back. The confetti is coming down like it's New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, whatever. Wow.
This was like a comedy of errors match. Like, if you see the mistakes that were made in this match, you'd think it was a disaster, but it came out incredibly well. Obviously, you have RVD going off the pod right onto Triple H's windpipe. So now Triple H, refs calling the X. He can't breathe, but he's got to go through the match. So he's, trying his hardest to get up, take bumps. Very difficult to do so. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but pod 5 was supposed to be Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels was supposed to come out at number 5. The pod opened up and it was Kane instead. So they had moves planned. They had a match planned for Shawn to come out at 5. Did not. It was Kane's instead. So Kane's completely ad-libbing this whole thing.
I have no idea about that.
Yep. So take it from the beginning. Shawn and Trips talked in Gorilla before the match and said, "We'll call the finish in the match, or we'll call the finish while we're having the match instead of figuring out there." Shawn's like, "That's fine. We have great chemistry. Let's do that." Trips can't speak, so when it's down to the final two, Shawn's waiting. He's been in one match in 5 years. He's waiting for Trips to lead. Trips can't talk. So this is completely ad-libbed as well, trying to get to this finish. But, of course, Shawn and Trips are professionals, legends, and they get through it. So, the whole match itself is just, if you look at the steps, it's a disaster, but it came out so well just because these guys can ad-lib like nobody else. Yeah.
Well, I definitely enjoyed it. For this being the first Elimination Chamber and for them to continue doing it, I definitely enjoyed it because you have your guys who are right there, like, okay, you're close. Let's test you out and see what happens. And basically elevates you. It's kind of similar to the Royal Rumble. You're like, all right, who's gonna be our next guy? And you got your chance to show yourself right here. Rolling the dice, basically, though.
Makes me want to watch more.
Yeah, and this match is it is very, very good in my opinion. And then the ending with these two, it's I always joke around with that animation that Shawn Michaels has for the pin.
I hated that shit in the damn game.
I think I did that to you one time. You were like, "What the hell is that?"
Yo, for real. Every single time.
Well, the circle and the L1.
Yeah, it was definitely good. I'm glad that we still have the Elimination Chamber. I feel like now it's more meaningful because I feel like it was kind of okay. The first 2, 3, 4, they were good, and then once like what's that rough year? Like 2008, 2009, 2010. That shit did not matter. That shit was trash.
Yeah.
Like, I literally just pulled up the top 10 Elimination Chamber matches of all time. And number 10 is No Way Out 2008. Triple H, Jericho, Jeff Hardy, Umaga, JBL, and Shawn Michaels. And you know, this is when they was pushing Jeff Hardy again. You know, Umaga probably one of the first ones out. Him and JBL.
He took all the finishers first, obviously. He had to eat every finish and then get out.
He's hungry.
Straps boy Dave Meltzer gave him 4 stars. Number 9.
Go on.
Number 9, New Year's Revolution 2005. Triple H, Batista, Randy Orton, Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit, and Edge. Well, you already know what happened that night. What did your boy give him? 4.25.
Okay.
Number 8, 2014. Orton, Christian, Daniel Bryan, Cesaro, Sheamus, and John Cena. I don't really remember that one.
Probably 3.5.
John Cena.
Meltzer gave it 3.75.
Yeah, see, that's close. Circle gets a square. Tell him what he's won, Johnny.
Just called you.
Number 7, Elimination Chamber 2023. Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, Johnny Gargano, Montez Ford, and Damian Priest.
Johnny Gargano in a what?
Wow. Meltzer gave that shit 4.5. Who won that one?
I can tell you the Elimination Chamber matches that mean more to me because I remember them versus these.
I'm drawing blanks here.
Number 6, Elimination Chamber 2011. Edge, McIntyre, Mysterio, Wade Barrett, Big Show, and Kane. Meltzer gave that 4.25.
He's got a lot of
Number
pockets.
5, 2019. Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, Kofi Kingston, Randy Orton, Samoa Joe, and Jeff Hardy. Sign me up. I like to watch that one.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Thanks to Joe.
4.5. Number 4, 2017. Cena, AJ, Bray, Ambrose, Corbin, Miz. Sign me up. I like to watch that one too. That's SmackDown right
It's gonna be
there.
the one.
Bray won that.
Bray
Bray
won
won that one.
4.5. Meltzer. 2009. Oh. Edge, Jeff, Triple H, Taker, Kozlov, Big Show. And just when Undertaker's jacket caught on fire?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember.
He was fucking fuming.
Literally.
Trauma remembers.
4.25. Number 2, No Way Out 2009. Cena, Jericho, Mysterio, Mike Knox, Kane, and Edge.
I'm not watching that.
4.25.
Oh, what the hell?
Just because you heard Mike Knox, what up?
Who's Mike Knox? Who's Mike Knox? Is he in the match? Come on.
Nux.
Oh,
Well, and the number 1 chamber match is this one we just covered. And he gave that 4.25. His rating.
that one should have got this one. I don't know. I don't know.
It says it has a special place in everybody's heart because it's the first one. You got some new and fresh gimmicks. And Shawn Michaels.
I can tell you one that I haven't watched, and I'll never watch Shayna Baszler in the Elimination Chamber. I think she won because she whooped every chick that was
I think
in
she
it.
pinned everybody.
Yeah,
she
I didn't. I don't know what was going on in my life, but I did not watch that match. I have no interest in ever trying to watch it. But notable Elimination Chambers for me, it's like the one where Santino almost won against Daniel Bryan. That's one. The early chambers are more memorable because they were the early ones. You know, the Goldberg at SummerSlam one that he should have fucking won.
I'm still
didn't.
That shit still piss me off to this day.
Still pisses
Goldberg
me
go
off,
for the
right?
spear. Triple H
damn.
side steps with that sledgehammer.
Ugh.
Bing! Knock my man out. I'm like, God damn it.
The one at New Year's Revolution, the one where
Edge cashed in.
Well, that was after, but Batista. That was that's when they transferred the feud from Orton and Triple H at Mania to Batista and Triple H at WrestleMania. That was the night. It was a hot night. It was cool that Carlito and Chris Masters was in it for some reason. Other notable chamber matches, some of them you already listed there, and Brock Lesnar just whooping everyone, and it's like he's whooping everyone in the chamber that used to give him a challenge. AJ gave him a challenge. I just fucking F5'd him. Drew gave him a challenge. I just F5'd him and got rid of him. It's just like, God, Brock's overbooking. Drives me nuts. But first one is always a special one.
This match definitely matters. This show definitely matters. 2002 in WWE definitely matters.
Great year to graduate high school.
It was a great year. It was a great year. Guys, what are your thoughts? Does Survivor Series 2002, does it matter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it does, man. It's rewatchable. A lot of great matches. A lot of things that you might not have remembered that come back to you if you've watched it before. And when it comes to Survivor Series, it's not one of those pay-per-views I get excited for, but this one, I'm down for it.
For that pay-per-view to not have any Survivor Series matches and be this good, it says something, That's pretty wild to me.
You did hear Bischoff try to tie it in, though. The winner of the Elimination Chamber is the sole survivor.
Yeah.
So that was cool. At least an acknowledgement.
Right.
But
so this show definitely does matter. But next week is your final show for the month of November. And that is BDC's choice. BDC will be back next week. And we're going to talk about NXT War Games 2019. And I'm going to run through the card right now. In our opening match, we have a War Games match. But it's the females. We have Team Ripley. We have Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae, Tegan Knox, and Dakota Kai taking on Team Baszler of Shayna Baszler, Bianca Belair, Io Shirai, and Kaylee Ray.
Kaylee Ray.
Also known as Ella Fire.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Wait, listen, you jerk.
What now?
All right, our next match is a triple threat match to determine your number one contender for the NXT Championship. We have Pete Dunne taking on Damian Priest, taking on Killian Dane.
One of these guys doesn't belong.
After this, we have Finn Balor taking on Matt Riddle.
That's it?
That's just a grudge match?
That's it?
That's it.
Okay.
And then your main event, the men's War Games. You have Team Ciampa, Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, Dominic Dijakovic, and Kevin Owens taking on the Undisputed Era of Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and my guy, Roderick Strong. Baby, War Games 2019.
Oh, man, I had this totally mixed up. Okay, then. All right.
You got time to research.
Still a great lineup, it sounds like.
That's it?
So,
especially the Killian Dane.
I thought this was the one with the main roster with SmackDown, Raw, and Raw.
No,
but I was wrong.
That was Survivor Series 2019.
I was anticipating the wrong thing. Sorry.
That's the one I wanted to watch, but he chose this one. So
BDC, wherever you are,
you know where he at. He at Wawa's.
Yes,
Make sure you get that brisket.
Bone in brisket.
Well, that does it. Big E, Rick. Thank you for
so much.
joining us.
Appreciate it.
If John chooses Shawn Michaels next month, I know I'll see you again.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know.
John's not going to choose me anymore. He's already mad. He's still fuming.
I'm gonna take this hat off.
Hold on, let me see, son. So, the next pay-per-view was Armageddon. I know we
did that. I think we did.
No, we just did the Triple H 2002. Hold on, let me see. I'm just curious.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see the card since
Kill the cat. Okay.
No, we did do that.
Yeah.
I remember this poster. Did we do this shit? Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, then Tori Wilson.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see.
In battle gear.
Booker T and Goldust versus Jericho and Christian versus Lance Storm, William Regal, and the Dudley Boys. Edge and A-Train, Benoit and Eddie Guerrero, Batista and Kane, Victoria and Trish Stratus and Jacqueline, Kurt Angle and Big Show, Triple H and Shawn.
Yeah. 3 ways.
All right, check it out. Yeah. All right, so
I'm gonna watch my own show from 3 years ago.
Yeah, we did that shit. I think it was like season 1.
If it took place in this attic, it's old.
Oh man, yeah. Big Show only had a belt for 1 damn month. Ain't that some shit?
Nothing new with him.
So did Shawn.
Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah.
A lot of
even
hot
less
potatoes on those
time.
world titles. Yeah.
Shawn Michaels wearing the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. What a sight!
Don't worry, we'll get you back on the show.
So excited for Shawn's run. Like, oh, he's going to be back for good now. He's already a champion. He's never going to win that title again. Done. 1 month.
Where were you at season 1 when we did the screw job?
Ooh. I don't know. What was the we did the Shawn Michaels tribute was my show. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Mr. WrestleMania show.
No. Eric had a part in that show. He gave me a script to read. And I read it.
Oh, it was Team Shawn or Team Brett. That's right. I do remember that.
Like,
you had no Shawn supporters whatsoever.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Oh man. I was angry.
No,
I said, let me get you something.
Rose is Shawn supporter.
Okay. All right, you had someone.
There's a few.
There's a few.
You know what? Maybe we'll get you back on for John Cena next month.
All right. Listen. Anytime you want to.
Plus, them 2 are former tag team champions.
Yeah, it's true. And then when Austin Theory beats
the
Cena,
entire
I can tell
Raw
you
roster.
right, and we're good.
All right. Well, guys, we appreciate you for being on the show tonight. Guys, remember to like, subscribe, share, comments. We need it. We're trying to get 400 before the end of the year. We're getting so close. Do what y'all got to do. We're going to keep doing what we got to do. We love wrestling. Y'all love wrestling. Y'all keep following us. If y'all don't, it doesn't matter. We're going to still do it anyway.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
That's right.
Until then, I'm Notorious One. I am Dom. I'm here at Poppy Platinum. I'm here with Strat Faction. I'm here with Big E, Rick, Shawn Michaels guy. And we will see you guys next time. Boom.
Now, if Stone Cold wasn't out, would he have been in the Elimination Chamber?
Hell no, not with that knees.
What?
See y'all next time.
Boom.